political party in the true spirit of democracy, what is important is to do an exhaustive exercise, exhaustive due diligence, to capture all those issues pertaining to the grievances and then also the expectations, aspirations, and reproduce them as part of the promises. Meaning, we promise on behalf of the people in sync with the aspirations and expectations of the people, and after that, we need to ensure effective implementation of those promises that we made during the election. Therefore, the leadership of Indian National Congress has made it abundantly clear to the organization that while we will capture all those issues and appropriately factor them in our party manifesto for 2019 general election, consultations were held. We were able to see that different regions have different issues, and therefore they were required to be factored in a manner that actually deals with specific challenges and concerns of those issues. For example, when we talked about the issue of migration, immigration, when we had this similar exercise in Punjab, the Punjab state has its own challenge of the young people, young men and women migrating beyond the international borders in search of livelihood, in search of job. So, different states have got different kind of factors, the catalysts which act as catalysts to create that kind of situations. So therefore, this consultation has definitely enriched the Indian National Congress, and we are still seeking such suggestions and recommendations from all the citizens of this great nation, even who do not have the time to come and participate in this type of consultation face to face, but to take advantage of the online posting of their suggestions and recommendations through a dedicated email for this particular manifesto committee at the rate of inc.in. I repeat, manifesto at the rate of inc.in. So this is an email which is a dedicated email address for friends to be able to post their suggestions and recommendations to states in the Northeast. Issues pertaining to the need to understand the complexities of the problem in the region. Because when we talk about the border issues, then there's a complexity. What type of border we are talking about? Is it the border of prosperity or border of conflict? All those issues have come up as a part of the discussion. So how, being in those states, rather being in the frontier states, bordering our neighboring countries, how these borders can ultimately be converted into borders of prosperity and development, and how various other allergens which exist along this, in course of making this happen, how those allergens can be ultimately taken care of or resolved, in other words. So this is in respect of border. And border issues, when we talk about resolving certain areas of differences with our neighbors, require the active involvement of the union government, and how those issues can be effectively handled so that they don't become the barrier, to engage in bilateral positive trade and commerce activities for the benefit of the states and benefit of the region.